everyone, this is Ninja Girl, Sakura1 here, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about Tangled the series. Especially since it seems like the show is on a slight hiatus or something right now. To be honest, I'm not sure what's going on with it. As of this recording, the last full 30-minute episode we got was the return of Strongbow. And then we had the 4 Tangled shortcuts, which were cute. But as of right now, I don't know when the next full 30-minute new episode is going to air, so since that's the case, I felt it was a good time to go ahead and talk about the episodes that have aired thus far. The first episode, not counting Before Ever After, of course, because that was the pilot TV movie, What the Hair, is the first official episode. And I thought that episode was actually pretty good, I suppose. I liked the new character, Varric. I think that's his name, the scientist who was trying to help Rapunzel and Cassandra figure out why her hair came back, how the crystals tie into it, exactly what the deal is, how everything in Before Ever After happened. So that was interesting, and it was also good to see Flynn Eugene call out Rapunzel on the fact that she wasn't trusting him and was keeping stuff from him. Mainly the fact that, her hair just didn't, come back suddenly in her sleep or something. It came back because she snuck out with Cassandra when she wasn't supposed to. Although the only reason Rapunzel was keeping that from him is because Cassandra asked him to. Or asked her to, not him. Asked her to keep that a secret from Eugene. She didn't want to. But, yeah, it was, I guess, cool to see he was calling her out on that. And in the end, he did find out. She told him the truth. And Eugene agreed to keep the secret for Cassandra's sake, to be nice. So, yeah, overall it was a decent episode. It was interesting, and also Varric kind of being a big fan of Flynn Rider, that was pretty funny too. And we still don't know the whole secret with her hair because, of course, the whole area collapsed because of Varric's experiments. So we still don't exactly know what's going on with her hair. We did find out one thing, though. Rapunzel tried the healing incantation and it did not work. But when the building was collapsing on top of her and Eugene, her hair formed a shield. So I don't know if the hair now has a mind of its own, kind of, or it reacts to Rapunzel's emotions or desires. Maybe that's how it works, because her desire to keep herself and Eugene together and safe, maybe that was how her hair reacted and made the shield. But yeah, it's interesting that her hair can no longer heal. That's very interesting. We still don't know why, again, but that was interesting. The next episode, which one was that? Rapunzel's Enemy? Yeah, I think so. That was also a pretty funny episode. It was really funny just seeing Rapunzel dealing with somebody actually not liking her, because, come on, who doesn't like Rapunzel and or love Rapunzel? Because she's such a sweet, funny, lovable person, And this one guy he does not like the princess whatsoever, and it's driving Rapunzel mad. And, well, Cassandra and Eugene know that it's just part of life. Not everybody is gonna like you. That's honestly a very true fact of life, especially if you make YouTube. Not everybody is gonna like your content, and that's okay. You gotta be happy with you, really. But for Rapunzel, it was just driving her mad, and she was doing everything she could to find a way to make him like her and find out the reason why, to begin with, that he didn't like her. And she almost succeeded, and judging by the way the episode ended, maybe she did. But yeah, the whole with her disguising herself as Missy, that was hilarious, I must say. That was pretty hilarious. It was just funny seeing her act that way. And it almost did work. He, like I said, maybe judging by the ending, he does actually like her now. But yeah, even she decided, well, you know what, I don't like you either, and booed him at the end. Although, the ending I saw coming, the ending I found quite predictable. I had a feeling it was because of the banner at the very beginning, and I was right on that, so in that aspect it was predictable, but it was still funny, so good episode, I guess, to me. Third episode, that was Fitzherbert PI, I believe, yeah? Another interesting, good episode. This episode, of course, centered around Eugene, trying to basically find his place in the palace, and yeah. Although, technically, he is the prince-to-be, really. I know Rapunzel at this point has not accepted his proposal, but we know they're going to get married eventually, so he's technically the prince, right? But, I guess in his mind, not really, and he still wants to find his place in the palace, and yeah, just find his own way. And becoming a guard, clever idea. And he did pretty well, despite Cassandra's father kind of trying to sabotage him. So, but he still did good. He managed to pass all the tests, and although he did screw up and get kicked off the guard, he still found his place. He gets to basically teach the guards now how to outsmart a criminal like he used to be. And that does work. That is perfect for Eugene, you know? So, overall good, interesting episode, and it was also nice to see Cassandra back him up when Eugene saw that, uh-oh, that painting is wrong. That person in the painting should have 11 fingers and there's 10. He knew it was forgery, and yeah, it was nice to see Cassandra back him up when her father wasn't going to. So, yeah. And the thing I loved most about the episode was the end with Rapunzel and her portrait. Because, yeah, that was her plot for that episode. She was getting her royal portrait done. And what I love is that she decided to make her own painting, and it was of her and her mother. That was so sweet, and I loved it. And the painting was really beautiful as well. Rapunzel has quite the talent, doesn't she? So, well done. Good episode. I really love the ending, and since Tangled Before Ever After, I love seeing Rapunzel and her mom. They are very, very cool together. Their relationship is great, and I enjoy it. So, that was so sweet and cool, and I love that. Next episode. I think the next episode was Challenge of the Brave. This episode I have a problem with. Big time. And my main issue is, and I'm not the only one, I don't think I am anyway, my whole problem, Cassandra's attitude. Her excuse for acting the way she did throughout the episode was she doesn't get any respect. Nobody takes her seriously. Well, she is the daughter of the captain of the guard. You'd think that people would take her seriously just on that alone. And just the way she treated Rapunzel was awful. To claim this person is your best friend, yet you try to sabotage them and hide their weapon towards the end of the competition and get mad just because they happen to be doing well. That's... That is... I cannot get behind that, and I cannot get behind Cassandra's attitude. When the series started, I thought Cassandra was okay. I thought she was alright. But that episode... her attitude left a sour taste in my mouth, big time. Just, why would you behave that way, Cassandra? Just because Rapunzel wanted to enter the competition too and hang out with you during it, and she happened to actually do well? You're that upset with her? And your excuse is, nobody takes me seriously, all they see me as is your handmaiden. No, Cassandra, you are the daughter of the captain of the guard. You get respect probably just by that alone. And I think you've proved yourself skill-wise just during her coronation in Tangled Before Ever After. The whole kingdom saw that, so this whole nobody respects me thing, pathetic excuse, Cassandra, and just, she was so petty. I cannot get behind that at all. Not at all. So yeah, Cassandra ticked me off that episode really bad. So yeah, that episode was good for what Rapunzel was able to do. I love seeing her in action. That was awesome. It just freaking was. She kicked butt in the competition, and I love seeing that. I love actually seeing her fight, because we know she can from Tangled. So again, Cassandra, why are you... Yeah, she was trying to also make an excuse that, oh, you wouldn't be able to handle it. Also, it's invitation only. She lied. Yeah. Anyway, but Rapunzel did awesome, and I love seeing her in action like that. She was able to get out of some of those really scary contraptions just by dancing and being herself. That was so cute, honestly. So, yeah, but Cassandra, so that episode is kind of a meh for me, just because of Cassandra, really. Next episode, Cassandra versus Eugene. That episode was pretty good. I love seeing the Stabbington brothers again. That was cool as heck. Rapunzel's evil laugh when she trapped Eugene and Cassandra down in the dungeon. That made me laugh so hard. Oh my gosh. Just, oh, and they brought you cookies. Just, oh my gosh. That cracked me up. That really did. So that was hilarious. Seeing the Stabbington brothers was hilarious. And we did get some more backstory for Cassandra. And it does make you sympathize with her a little bit. But not enough that I excuse her behavior from Challenge of the Brave. We do learn that she was actually adopted. She doesn't know her real parents. And neither does Eugene. So they have that in common. But yeah, her being adopted is still not a good enough excuse to do what she did in Challenge of the Brave. I mean, I get it. She wants acceptance. Maybe she still feels unaccepted even though her dad loves her to death, clearly. But, yeah, just not enough of an excuse. But it was good to get more backstory. And it was good to see Rapunzel use her cleverness to try to get them to get along. And even go rescue them toward the end of the episode because she remembered the path Cassandra took her on in Tangled Before Ever After. And she used her hair, of course, to help them out of the lower part of the dungeon where they were. So that was good. What was after that one? Was it the Return of Strongbow right after that? Was it? I think it was. Yeah, that episode was good for getting some Eugene backstory. We get to see him before he met Rapunzel, and we learn about his partner Strongbow. And yeah, Strongbow was an okay character. Eugene felt terrible when he realized everything, so, but still, what? That was so wrong of him to do. Take advantage of their friendship, because they've been friends since they were kids in the orphanage. So, and we do see that before he met Rapunzel, Eugene actually robbed her mom. Oh no. And then she ended up with the ring. That was hilarious. And Rapunzel, when she got woken up by Pascal, when Eugene and Strongbow were trying to get the ring back, the way she was sleeping was hilarious, and the way she fought them was hilarious. And it was funny that all it took for her to know it was Eugene under the mask was the frying pan. The trusty frying pan. So that was hilarious. So overall, the 6 episodes, full 30-minute episodes that we've gotten so far have been decent. All except, in my opinion, for Challenge of the Brave. Seriously, Cassandra, I liked you at first, and then you pulled out. That really made me have a slight disliking toward her. Who knows, maybe things will change in the future in more episodes as they come out, because Tangled the series is already confirmed for season 2. So we know that. So maybe things will change later on, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah. As far as the Tangled shortcuts, I think there were 4 of them? Yeah. The first one was Checkmate, which was Pascal and Maximus Basically, Pascal wants Maximus to play chess, and Maximus is busy, being a guard horse. That was funny, I must admit, and the way Pascal got him to actually play was kind of cute. And Pascal and Maximus are pretty fun, adorable characters anyway, so yeah. The next one, which one was that? The baking one? With one of the ruffians, I think. I think that's what that next Tangled shortcut was, yeah. That one was okay. Overly dramatic, cooking-centered, kind of. Basically, the one ruffian who likes to bake was telling the story of how this one never liked his cooking or something. I don't recall. It's been a while since I watched it. But it was okay. The next one, I think it was Make Me Smile. That one was great. Because, of course, it's Rapunzel-centered. Basically, the plot is she sees somebody, and everyone in Corona, I guess, knows that this person just never smiles, no matter what. So, Rapunzel takes it upon herself to cheer this person up and finally get them to smile. Of course, what else would happen? She's just that sweet and amazing. So, yeah. And the voice of this character, Pat Carroll. What? Ursula is playing this character, so icing on the cake, everybody knows Ursula. Although she didn't sound like Ursula when she spoke. But it is, apparently. I saw on Twitter they announced Pat Carroll is voicing this character for this Tangled shortcut episode. So, very cool. And of course, Rapunzel tries her very best to cheer this person up. She plays guitar, brings in the ruffians, makes puppets, which, by the way, the papier-mâché puppet, same one from When Will My Life Begin? Very cute. Guitar, also the same one. She tries everything, and nothing seems to work. And she's then able to just tell her story of how, man, Pascal, we were in a tower for 18 years, but we still found a way to keep each other happy. Even though the silence can be deafening sometimes. And that, I guess, is what the person wanted. She wanted just peace and quiet. And it made her smile. So, that was very cute. And the last one we just got, hair something, I'm blanking on the title. Hairpiece, that's it. Where Rapunzel thinks she's supposed to look after this cute little bunny rabbit. I love the fourth wall joke of, oh, us princesses and woodland creatures are always the best of friends. That was a fourth wall joke if I've ever heard one, and it was hilarious. Kind of similar to the one in Moana with Maui saying, if you have an animal friend and you're daughter of a chief, you're a princess. Or whatever he said. It was another fourth wall joke, but it reminded me of that, and it was hilarious. And then to find out what the shop owner really wanted her to look after was a cabbage. All I could think of when I saw that was Avatar, my cabbages. That was hilarious. I couldn't help but think of that when I saw he wanted her to look after a cabbage. Really? It, for some reason, reminded me of that in Avatar. So, yeah, overall, Tangled the series has been pretty good. Best show ever? Maybe not, but definitely decent enough that kids and us young adults can actually enjoy ourselves and laugh and just have a fun time watching it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you haven't checked out Tangled the series quite yet, because maybe you felt it was too dumb or childish, give it a chance. It's actually okay. Is it geared toward kids? Yeah, but it's still very cute. It's worth just sitting down and watching, and if you don't want to watch the episodes, at least watch Tangled Before Ever After, because that was very good. And I highly recommend you do watch it. So, yeah. And then maybe if you like that, you'll get into the main series itself. But yeah, until we find out more about what's going on with the series, because like I said at the beginning, right now we don't really know. I saw some episode title, but that was on Wikipedia, and you know how trustworthy those sources can be, so We don't know anything as of right now when the next main episode is going to air. All of the Tangled shortcuts are apparently done. There are only 4 listed on the episode guide. So we should be getting an episode soon, a main full 30-minute episode. But as of right now, I don't know when that is. So if you guys do, tell me. But yeah, until the next episodes of Tangled the series, hope you enjoyed this video and check the series out for yourselves.